I know that you loved, and I love too, the Lutron
Yeah.
Experience.
And I think Lutron is one of those brands that, it's been around for very many years. I think my parents bought a house years ago that had a Lutron system in it, and nobody knew what to do with it.
Mhm.
It's so integrated that it's way above our pay grade in a lot of ways. So if you're just a homeowner who buys this house, you don't know if this button it could
Does
light up the entire house. You go in and it's all cushions and the lighting is lovely, of course, because it's a lighting company. And they got the music in the sound bowl. And they then walk us through a 15-minute process of taking the lights, and they've only got lamps and really no overheads because they couldn't, because it was just the
Mhm.
hotel stuff. And they had, what, 10 different pieces of art throughout. And they had us watching that and then also meditating, just feeling what it felt like to go from sunlight, from dusk to dawn, essentially, with the light. There was a gentleman who spoke to the lighting, which was so fascinating. He does lighting for stage lighting for all of these plays on Broadway.
On Broadway, he was
He was
fascinating.
fascinating, and after his talk, which was so impactful,
That panel was nuts with
um,
Young Hut
yeah, it
and
was
mhm,
incredible, right? And so
mhm,
after that was the breakouts.
mhm.
So then you go in and you felt what he was talking about, and sort of that morning light versus the nighttime light and the fire light, and how a lighting company has figured a way to bring these all into an app. She was just had her phone and she was just doing this, and the whole climate changes over you.
And it inspired me because light is a huge part of design, and
Yeah,
I always say, I don't care how beautiful something is, if it's not well lit, it doesn't matter.
right,
You just might as well save it because nobody cares. Nobody's going to care.
right.
But we often spec 2,700 Kelvin as our temperature, right? We put
Mhm.
everything on dimmer so you can adjust whatever mood. I learned just how wrong I am because really, they showed us 2,700 Kelvin dimmed down to 1, 2, 3%. It's still 2,700 Kelvin.
Didn't change how that painting looked necessarily
Didn't change how you felt.
and how you yes.